Hi Scorpio, this is Kacee with your mid-month reading for January. Please check on Shae's reading as she does have a different perspective for the month. She also organized the channel so it's easier for you to find the videos that we have for your sign. We have Love Matters, the preview for 2019, as well as our timeless and our monthlies. I am going to shuffle this one more time and then get right to your reading, Scorpio. And we are going to start with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Wands, the Priestess, Temperance reversed, and then we have the Three of Wands. So when we come into the reading with the Queen of Wands, this can mean a couple of different things. The Queen is generally very determined and she's very focused and she knows exactly what she wants. So that could mean that you've lost your focus a little bit. And when that happens, you can do one of two things. Either you're like really demanding because you really want this to work, or you can shrink back and let it pan out how it's going to pan out. The Queen in reverse is telling me here with the Knight that there's a lot of fire and determination in a particular journey that you're on, whether this is financial, it could be an internal journey that you're trying to better yourself in a situation, get some goals taken care of. And this is telling me that with the Knight that you have all this energy to get this done. So while you're doing that, you also have to make sure that you're not impulsive in your actions, that you think things clearly and you make the best choices for you. The Priestess, though, is telling me that you end up really relying on your intuition with a lot of the choices that you're going to be making from mid-January. And because you're relying on your intuition and not so much fact, you are a little apprehensive as to which way to go. You really need to trust your intuition more and really tune into the messages that are coming into you so you can find your balance. You will focus very hard because you have the Three of Wands here, and that's seeing what your vision, that's seeing what's coming up. You can manifest what needs to be done. And if you notice in this particular spread, Scorpio, you have the two wand cards at the top and the wand at the bottom, and then you have the major arcana in the center. So what that tells me is that things all around you and internally are being affected by a bigger plan. You are accomplishing a journey that is set forth in a challenge that is set forth to you by Spirit. And it is something that you really have to rely on your intuition and on your guides and listen to your angels, ask them for clarity, bring them into the situation, because you want to manifest what this is. You want this to come to fruition. You can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it, and it's something that you really need to work on. So don't be so out of sorts with the Queen of Wands in reverse when you're not seeing it manifest as quickly as you want. The Knights is sometimes a slow moving messenger card, so you have to have patience and you have to have that balance. Don't let that throw you, because you are going to get that vision. You are going to manifest what you want. You're going to see it so very clearly that it's going to be hard to miss. Now here we have a clarifying card, and this is the Four of Wands in reverse on top of the Queen of Wands. This is where you're just feeling unhappy, you're stuck, it's not moving. You want that celebration and you want it now, so you may be a little demanding in the fact that you see the vision so clearly, but it's not manifesting. It's slow with that Knight card, and you really need to go back again to your intuition and your self-evaluation and know that every step that you take is a step forward. And here we have the Three of Swords reverse on that Three of Wands, and that is telling me that you're letting go. You're releasing things that no longer work for you. If something had upset you emotionally, you're going to be able to forgive. You're going to be able to move on. This is something that needs to be done so that you can manifest what's coming up. And if you notice, the two threes right next to each other, and so that is manifestation. This card actually popped out when I went to shuffle, so we're going with it. This is your angel message, and it says, listen to your intuitive feelings. Now, if you notice, it's right next to the High Priestess, and she is all-knowing. She's the one that is channeling the intuition. She is very balanced. She knows where she needs to be. Her chakras are in line. She is very high and centered when it comes to the spiritual realm. Now, this angel message reads, Dear Higher Self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. So as you go through the month and you realize mid-month things are not moving as fast and they're not changing as quickly as you want, you can rest assured that it will pan out to what you're manifesting right now, Scorpio. And you need to listen to your inner voice, because that is what's going to guide you through the tough times and give you the clarity of which path you need to take. Your final card here is Hope. This card is telling me that you need to keep that hope and keep those promises in your heart and keep that spirituality renewed, and make sure that you're working on this every day so you can receive the messages. You have hope for what this is supposed to pan out for. You're putting your all into the Scorpio, so it will manifest. You will need to do some work, and you need to do some inner work so that you are ready for when this blessing comes to pass for you, for whatever you're manifesting this month. Scorpio, thank you for tuning in. I hope this finds you well. We would love to have you back, so please like and subscribe.